Hi, this is Robert Lee Camp. Welcome to another class on the science of the cards. Today's lesson, we're going to talk a little bit more about karma cards, go a little bit more in depth, because actually karma cards end up being one of the most important things that you can learn about yourself using this system. But to start out with, I want to point out this thing we call the magic circle. This is the 45 cards in the deck that are karmically connected, all connected together. And there are 7 other cards, the fixed and semi-fixed cards, which are connected together as a group too, but in a different way. So we're talking about these 45, where you have one karma card that owes you and one that you owe. So you can look in this magic circle and find your card in the circle. And imagine that there's these 45 people all standing around a campfire, which is in the middle, where that triangle is in the middle there. And they're all facing the campfire holding hands. If you find your card on the circle, on your left side, you will find the karma card that gives to you. That's what we call your second karma card. And to your right, you will find the karma card that you have to give to. So for example, if you are a 6 of spades, you will see on your left the 2 of spades. You receive from the 2 of spades, and you give to the 9 of spades. What's very interesting about this circle is it completes, it goes all the way around. So the energy that you give to your first karma card on the right eventually comes back to you. And just a quick little thing for those who are more advanced students of the cards, the second card over from your card is, on either side, is what we call the karma cousins. Karma cousins are 2 cards that both share a common karma card. But for one of them, it's their first karma card, and for the other, it's their second karma card. Okay, so now that you know how to find your karma cards really easily, I want to talk a little bit more about the importance of the karma card. When you meet somebody who is your first karma card, you're meeting somebody that is a walking, living example of the traits that you came into this lifetime tending to express in a negative or less than best way. So people that are your first karma card are exemplifying traits that you're weak at or which you tend to express in a negative way. When you meet your second karma card, you're meeting somebody that's expressing traits that are very easy for you to express in a positive way, where you have actually an accumulation of past life karma that makes that very easy for you, very productive for you, and very successful for you. Whereas the first karma card is the area where you'll have difficulty with success. So it's kind of a unique cosmic joke when you meet your first karma card. When you meet your first karma card, you're meeting somebody that has the traits that you may or may not like, but you have trouble with in your life. And they're meeting somebody who is their second karma card, who has the traits of what they're really good at. So one of you really likes the other, and one of you probably doesn't like the other that much because of this reflection that's being given. And this is why karma cards are so important. But even beyond the people that you meet, even beyond that first karma card of yours is a key to something that you really have to work on in this lifetime to achieve a higher expression. Because when you started this lifetime, you tended to express that card in a negative way. Now, every card, no matter what it is, even cards that we normally consider good cards, like 8s, 10s, 4s, kings, every card has a negative expression and a positive expression. The first karma card, you would look for the more negative expression of that card. For example, a king in a negative way would be somebody who abuses power or is overpowering or dominating to other people. This is also true for 8s. So if somebody has an 8 or a king as a first karma card, this is a person who probably has a tendency to abuse power. And even a 4, which is all about security and all about stability and foundation and organizational ability, as a first karma card, it can mean that you're too stubborn, you're too stuck in a box, you're too security oriented, You see? So every card has a negative expression and a positive expression. And when we do readings professionally for people, when we're looking at their life, this first karma card is often an important clue to an ongoing issue that they've had throughout their whole life, one that needs to be made aware of or addressed in order to have more happiness, success, and ease of expression in their life. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I think I've covered it pretty well, and we will talk again in our next lesson. Thank you for being here.